All right, Coach, the sword stays here with the Falcons. Congratulations on a victory. We talked before the game about what makes a rivalry. Certainly games like this help. Just talk about what it means to you and your team to win today on Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving is always important to us, Casey, no matter what, whether we're a playoff team or not a playoff team. And you know, this year we know that Ledyard's probably going to be in no matter what, and we're out. But it is important for us to keep that sword. You know, we display it right in the front in the main office when people walk into the school. People will email me, "Hey, I saw the sword in there," and the kids really they fight for that. They fight for that, and I think it's even though it's just a sword, the fact that they battle with each other and they battle for each other and they play together and they give extra, more than they normally do, I think is an important thing, because sometimes in life you need that. You need to dig down deep and have a little bit extra, and this is just one example of that.
One of those things that's great about sports is exactly that, the resiliency of kids. Let's talk a little bit about that resiliency. You had a great first half. You come out in the second half, they hit you real quick, 2 touchdowns. Your kids really were resilient at that point. Talk a little bit about what your message was to them and how you felt they responded.
Well, I think the thing that we tried to do there is just to stay calm and keep doing our thing. And what was very important in that stretch was the fact that we were able to keep getting first downs, we were able to keep that clock running to shorten the game, and we were able to put some scores on the board. We kept going to 10. We kept going to 10. It kept being a 2-score game, which was so important here at the end, with them trying the onside kick and then them scoring so quickly. So the fact that our offense, even though the defense faltered in the second half, the offense was able to continue to do what it had to do in order to win the game. And at Fitch, normally it's the other way around. Normally it's the defense that digs us out. Today it was the offense, so that was nice to see.
A lot of different players contributed today. I thought your quarterback, Ben Perry, played a really efficient game at quarterback, making a lot of really good decisions, running and throwing. But 6 or 7 different guys touching the ball on the offensive side of things made you very difficult to defend today. Just talk a little bit about what you saw from the diversity of your offense.
Well, I think number one, with Adonis Fine, he brings a lot of speed to the field, and he's going to stretch that horizontally. And what happens there is that's when Nas and Kevin start hitting that belly up underneath. Now they've got to widen. We hit them underneath, and that play was very successful for us. The guy who really, though, was the key was Cabuso at the end, because Cabuso is the one that, when Ledyard was overplaying, kept getting first downs. You saw him really dig down deep and drive to get the first down, stay in bounds, and then he was the one, which was super important, on that 2-point conversion where we ran the pass. I told him, if it's a run, take it, but you only pass if they come up, and he did it perfect. He ran. As soon as that corner came up, he dumped it over the top, and that got us back to 10. He really was the important piece, and on Tuesday night, when we do our ceremony with the seniors, it was Cabuso that gave the speech that kind of turned everything around for us. We had an awful practice on Tuesday. He got that thing going the opposite direction, and then you saw him put his actions behind his words in the fourth quarter here and win this game.
Well, seniors helped lead it. We'll turn it real quick. A freshman with a great moment, returning a weird play for a touchdown. Now, as it turns out, not the right play, because Correct. You could have run out the clock.
Correct.
But a huge moment for a freshman and a teachable moment. Just talk about that for a minute.
Well, I don't have a voice because I was yelling at him not to touch the ball, and everyone else listened but Porter. But what are you going to do? I mean, I can't believe he picked it up and went all the way. And Ledyard just stood there. I mean, everyone was kind of, what do you do? And as we will say inside, the kids call him Froshy. Hey, Froshy, not a smart play, Froshy, but he got it done. It was a nice tip to him there.
And I think that's the story of the day. You found a way to get it done, relying on seniors all the way to freshmen, resiliency of your kids, a great job by your coaching staff. You've been a part of a lot of great rivalries, and you've had some really, I'll tell you, I think your game day games add to some of the gray hairs. But you can go home and have some Thanksgiving dinner today with a victory. Yes. So congratulations.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thank you very
Coach.
much.